83, 81.
Look, there's our new little Fuel Exes.
Beats per minute is where you're at.
Right now, I must be excited about my new bike.
Oh, now you're going up, and now you're going.
Showstopper. Has a lot more punch. Come on, Laurie, finish strong!
Don't worry, I'm not getting rid of you. You're still my fave.
Thinking about getting that version right there.
And you're like, right on, I'd need to go get a degree to fully understand this.
Look down. Look down. What does that say?
You're making fun of my bike, is what you're doing. You also say it's a yellow submarine.
It's a marshmallow banana pie.
My bike is not a banana and it's not a sunflower. It is literally going to be Laurie's bike.
Look at this. What's this right here?
Hey,
Oh, look. Look at that.
We're just delivering some bicycles.
All right, we got the new bike. For me.
And we're naming it Moon Pie.
No, we're naming it Mellow Yellow.
It's Moon Pie.
It's Mellow Yellow. Look at that.
School bus.
It is a magic school bus.
It is really the moon pie.
Oh man, it's hot. Like it's steaming. Like no lie. Feel that.
Look, that looks like a moon pie.
It actually does look like a school bus.
Yeah.
It really,
school bus.
It really does look like a
Lord.
school bus.
That's not
Yeah.
a school bus.
Oh Lord. Look, I'll have to have Vanessa. I'll have to have. I'm gonna have to have Vanessa describe that because she says Mrs. Frizzle's like some story cartoon. I carry a lot of bags and magical trips.
You don't know?
I'll have to look it up.
Know what that is?
We'll have to Google it.
Don't drop those. Those are
Drop them, they're fun.
yeah.
Is that supposed to be me? Mm-hmm. Where's all of her stuff?
She has a whole school bus to take stuff with her.
What would you name that bike? Bumblebee.
Bumblebee? Uh-oh. We got another name for it. I'm with the Bond Trigger SE5s, which are the same ones that are on my rail right now, which I think is a great size, but the color, I think, there he is, would look better if we use these. I think this would be so cute. Why should I name my Fuel Exe electric bike, or what should I name it? Someone said Heinz, the French kind. Daisy, there's some other ones down here. Bumblebee, Mother's Little Helper, Roadrunner, Bumblebee, Lemon Squeeze. What are some other ones? Rumblebee, that's cute. Don Whaley's Little Loner, Banana. I like Mellow Yellow. Rubber Ducky, Tweety, Blondie, Cheddar. It does look like Cheddar. Honey, Minion, Barbie, Yellow Jacket, Mick Simpsons. Yeah, that's funny. And a Split because she always takes off, aka she splits. I think Mellow Yellow is where I'm really sticking, so. We'll see. Someone said crayon, which it does look like crayon. The box. This makes it look a lot more attainable to me because I'm a bright person. So I thought it was gonna be this yellow, kind of, but it's this yellow. I'm gonna use this as my GoPro case.
Crayola.
All right, Justin said it's a crayon box. It does. It looks kind of like a Crayola box.
This is now Crayola.
All right, so Jay had a synopsis. The number 2, like my second e-bike, you know? Well, Alan said it's my, where's that Ticonderoga bike at? Justin put a pink eraser. He put a pink cage on there, which I'm not gonna keep on there. It's not what I want. There's an app for it. Oh, the Trek Central Control Center. Cool, it has the ocean. Well, I'm used to riding the Rail series, which is my love bike. I love this bike so much. Like stock, it's supposed to be 160, 150, but I put 170. We gutted it pretty much and put a 170 on there, and then we put a coil on the back, and I put carbon bars because this is originally the Rail 9.7, and then we put carbon wheels on there. We put electronic shifting on there. We put the RockShox reverb dropper on there. So essentially it's just gonna be the Rail 9.7, and so the actual battery is going to be 625 and then 85 newton meters of torque. So this bike being super fun, super punchy, super fast, I absolutely love it. I ride it on, I ride it off, I race it. But 90% of my miles are off just because I love the plushness of the bike and then the good workout. And I still have, my Trek race bike, my Super Caliber. And having this bike off is good training for, trying to go out there and, still maintain my times. But since our store sells so much more of electric full suspension, we sell more electric full suspension than we do analog, and that's crazy. So I'm diving into a less torqueier bike that's 15 pounds lighter, and it is the Fuel Exe. We're not done building it yet. Like, my shifting's not hooked up. We're gonna put electronic shifting on it. We did put a electric dropper on it, which it just came with a cable dropper on it. We're talking about 50 newton meters of torque. So it is not gonna be as fast or as punchy at all, but 15 pounds lighter. So I'm hoping that the handling, pulling this thing left and right, is gonna be a little bit easier, on my elbows and on my joints. The suspension's different. So this is 150, 140 is what I'm thinking. So it's not as, big, so it should turn a lot quicker. They're still putting like gnarly tires on here. In fact, it came with this big tire, the same tire that's on the race. So people will buy, electric full suspension bikes just to go on trips with us. And it's a lot of fun. So, and the rail is where you would want, if you just have one bike, I believe the rail would be it, because it's such a kick in the pants and you can just take it anywhere. But I'm gonna step out and try this out and see how it goes. I'm supposed to bring this.
Bring it. Okay.
Well, when it means on, you have to put it on your body, the heart rate.
Okay, but can it find it?
Yeah, you have to put it on, like on your body.
And that's what makes it connect?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it won't find it without it being on your body?
No.
That's what I'm trying to say?
Look, we're getting ready for Tambra. Right here, yo.
Here.
Texas Mountain Bike Race.
Put it on your body or do something.
Okay.
I need
All right,
to
I'm
find
putting it on my body. Just said my heart rate thing has 85% battery. That's
Do you
nuts.
charge that thing or something?
No, it's a battery, like a little disc battery.
It's 89, 88, 87, 83, 81.
Look, there's our new little Fuel Exes. They're literally
76 beats
What?
per minute is where you're at.
right now. I must be excited about my new bike.
Oh, now you're going up and now you're going. So anyways, it tells you your tire pressure should be 20.
What?
Which is a little off.
Yeah, it's a little bit too much.
22. Suspension should be 71. And the rear should be...
Did you put my weight in there? I'm
Yeah.
127 today.
Well, but you're going to be riding with a backpack. So I put you at 130.
What? They're 15 pounds lighter than our Trek rails.
Nowhere near the weight of that other one.
My new Fuel Exe. It's not quite as heavy as my rail, but we're gonna try it out today. The travel's different, so this is 150, 140. My rail, I think, comes stock 160, 150, but I had a 170 that we put on it and a coil on the rear. Way different. 54 pounds versus, what is this one? It's 15 pounds lighter.
Probably about 40. Yeah, 40, 41, something like that.
Yeah, so we put electronic dropper. We just changed a lot of stuff and electronic shifting on it too.
Yeah, it had Shimano XT on it.
But
We just went ahead and kept the XT on and went ahead and just put Axis on the XT
my wheel's way over there.
cassette and other stuff.
Oh, look at the cute little mount. It's already on there.
Yeah, I hooked
So
you up.
this is integrated into the stem right here, this flat stem.
Yeah, I put that on there for you. Just set it in there.
What deals?
We put like these little pieces on the inside of here, so you don't have to go searching for it because it's rock shock, you know.
Oh.
And so basically just stick it in.
Is that something that you add?
Yeah, like they send it with this bike, and James put it on there for us.
Cool. The E stands for electric mountain bike.
I'd like to order them for the rails if that comes on our forks. On yours, it's not as bad because it's a pop.
So this is your buttons. Has 3 different levels. So you press it down. This is my dropper button, and then that's my shifting. That's the motor. It's a Tiki motor. That company's been around for 30 years. Making even stuff for like the spaceships. But it's really small and tiny. That's the whole point.
Like gears and cogs and teeth and stuff like that, you literally have like this oblong rotating mass that now catches teeth, but it never actually loses contact with the other side, right? So it's all kind of working together, and as this inner part is moving, it's rotating this outer part. And you're like, right on, I'd need to go get a degree to fully understand this. But I think the most impactful moment for me was like just hanging out with the dude who invented it.
Yeah.
And he is a trip. Like he's not the guy who you would expect invented something that's never existed before, and something that like.
And the company's
didn't
been
make
around for
sense
like
on
30
paper
years
at first, right?
in
He's
Germany.
He's one of us.
This guy's cool. He's on
Like
Trek
he is a
University.
dude. He just happens to
He's all
have
from
like this
Trek.
crazy.
And it's lightweight. It looks like a normal bike. Makes no sounds. We're setting up just like my seat height in general. And we also rebuilt my pedals too, so they feel like all of a sudden I need new cleats. I push it. How do I know it's on? Oh, you press record up here. Okay. It's got 3 different levels on it. Wait, I'm trying to figure out the electronic shifting, which I should know by now. But this is GX that he put on here. These Shimano brakes are way stronger. Holy cow. Okay, I just did a jump, so it just feels lighter to jump. Huh. Interesting. Just doing the timber course, which is, oh, it's like you stay in the air longer. That's weird. Here's a bridge. All right, well, we'll see what we think. Oh, I keep on hitting the wrong buttons. The easy and the hard, I keep on messing up. Huh. It's not good. It's bouncy because I think the suspension is too hard. Anytime you get a new bike, it's like that. Setting up for the timber course, Rose City XC, Texas Mountain Bike
That's good.
Race Association.
That's good. You only have to do one.
Okay. This has 50 Newton meters torque.
Why they ripped that already?
Uh-oh, people have been ripping the course up already. I'm only using half my suspension now on the front. The rear is fine.
It's only going a mile.
I know. But it has this cool computer, I don't know if y'all can see it. But it tells you how much like power you're putting out versus how much the actual bike is. So once I start climbing, you'll see it say like a number. So 143 watts, I think, is me. Let me see, wait. There's a person.
Really cool. It's like it's
Climb's pretty good.
just really smooth.
It's not hard to pull with your arms. It like stays straight. Like on the rail, you're yanking a lot. Even if it's off, you're yanking a lot. I'm only on level 2. Feels like it just continues to move. There's no surge, it's super quiet.
Right. So I can play. You can play with the remote.
I am breathing hard. I notice like I keep on hitting the wrong button with the shifting. So it does have electronic shifting, but there's an app also from SRAM that you can adjust how you want the buttons to, you know, up or down right here. But so that's one thing. But anyways, I don't know where my dropper button is. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, I see it. Everything's in such a different spot. Just a new bike. Not even my opinions on it, just everything's different. It actually climbs pretty good. It feels like a natural climbing bike where the Trek rails are, woo, if you actually have it in turbo. This is more of a difference between coil shocks and then what? An air shock right now. It's like you stay straight up and down with the air shock, you know? With the coil, you lean, and you're yanking your bars way more. So, without a doubt, there's gonna be less elbow pain because it's an air shock. You're not having to yank that bike left and right in the corners. Even if the bike's off or on with a coil, that should be good for me. heal these elbows up. There's a little jump up here, so I need to get some speed and I'll kind of give an idea. What? Yeah, I don't know. It's just different. Bike's different. I can't reach my dropper. Shit. Ah. Whoa. I don't know. I guess you stay in the air longer. Or maybe I know. Seems like I kind of went a little further, but my wheel doesn't turn. Like on my rail, like the wheel will go whoop whoop because it's so heavy, I guess. It don't really feel like a big jump. Same jump on the rail, it feels like a massive jump. Lean's nice, you don't feel like you're gonna fall over. On the rail, you feel like you're gonna tump because you're trying to dig into those corners. All right, here's the ups. The monster's up, which it looks like an M on Strava. On the flats, it tends to give you more juice. On the ups, it's opposite. I now know why my bag was heavy. Had this, and here was just full of water. I've not tried riding it off because even when it's on like level 1 or 2, it feels like the bike's off, you know, because it doesn't have like a ton of power. But you also, I think, have to disengage that computer down there completely. And I have that app running. So, we will see. Like, even if I went down to level 1 on the climb, it just feels like you're pushing a harder bike. It's saying to make it feel more torquey, you can change the pedal response. If we increase this, that's what I'm interested in, see what it does. All right, let's see what that does. I think it just will engage quicker and make it more torquey. Oh no, it is blinking saying you're done. Huh, that's interesting. But I just adjusted the torque. Baby didn't like that. Let's see what it does. You can hear the noise of the motor. So that must mean it's got more torque on it. You can adjust like how much of everything that you want on here as far as how much max power you want. It's blinking.
Parking right in the way.
Huh?
He's parking right.
Yeah, he's parking in the way. What are you doing?
What's this yellow business?
It's a new bike.
Pencil bike?
Yeah. 2 hours and 13 minutes to go.
All right, well, I'm gonna go check it out.
So, all right, girl.
I pretty much know it. But
He named it Moon Pie. He named my bike Moon Pie on here. When it blinks, it means you only have 10%. 3 miles. I won't make it.
Both batteries together for big, long epics. But what has us really excited about that 160 watt-hour range extender.
Battery don't shut off when your deal dies.
His Axis battery is attached. So he's actually getting the actual feed of battery from his bike battery. You can just keep shifting and ride it off. When you have so many bikes that it just stresses you out because you can't fit them. Like, well, everyone's on this bike. Well, it's like, now we have too many styles of bikes. But I guess that's the cool thing of it, right? We're just blessed and stressed.
Be a 6 mile loop ring.
You weren't gone that long. Well, you had to have done it fast because, like, we weren't even over here that long. I have never ran a battery down on a bike before, but this is the first. At least I got the bike to the bathroom. And it says 0 miles right now, as we speak, 0 miles. All right, we got our charger, and in the van, we have our handy dandy. Plug my TQ charger in too down here. Oh, there you go. Cool. Well, you can pair it with Strava. I don't know why it says Texas team, but does it it automatically says it's an e-bike ride. And it says your mile per hours and all that, so that's kind of cool.
You just relabel the ride from Texas.
Yeah. Oh,
It downloads maps.
Yeah.
Of like Texas, Arkansas, and stuff like that. So.
Got you. Yeah, and then it just says like segments. It's a, well, why is there a PR? That's weird. I guess on the bike I actually did a PR compared to, on the rail my fastest time was 26:17. Today, I guess a 30:31, right?
Not bad, it's good.
Yeah.
On that bike, for sure.
Yeah, on that bike. And we didn't even have it turned on. Like, we had it turned on, but like the actual wattage you can increase, like if you want to give yourself like full gas, which I didn't have it on yet. So watch, when you look here, motor tuning, I only have max power at 30 watts, which, and so it only assisted me 25%, is what it's saying, correct? Yeah, so it only assists me at 25%, which is pretty cool. And then, but then these, when you go up to mid power, it assists me 30 watts, and then in high, it will. Okay, so yeah, when I had a conclusion is I think it's a really fun bike, and it's something that I will kind of like cycle in. It is confusing because we have so many people on Trek rails, and you pull up to a ride and they all might be like railing it, you know what I mean? And then you can't because like you don't have like all that power, so that is confusing. The blessed and stress level of that is like really high when it comes to having too many bikes. But for the average person that's not going to be riding with a bunch of, yeah, we got mail, that's good. For the average person that's,
I'm not gonna get it.
he's not getting it, okay, wait. All right, for the average person, we need to mow our lawn, that is just going to be riding by themselves and does not have like a bunch of friends that all ride rails, then you need to get a Fuel Exe because it's so light on the front and it feels so like a fast super caliber to me. That's what I think it feels like, a fast super caliber in level 3 or even in level 2. It just hooks up really good, and you're not having to pull so hard like a rail, and it's so light, so you're getting that light regular bike feel with a little bit of bump of excitement, you know, and that's when the real fast bike feel comes in. All right, like and subscribe, y'all. So many bikes, just not enough time, and trying to pick the right weapon at the right time is just stress but blessed.